When I last saw you, it was Monday, October 17th. Today is Thursday, October 20th. I uploaded the last one. Good job, Natalie. Kiss your brain. And I said, let's do episode 2 of I'm starting a vlog, learning as I go. On Monday, I showed you what I was teaching for Monday in first grade. And today, I guess I'll show you where I'll be teaching in my classroom. I'm at my desk. Just gonna show you a quick tour around my room. Our smart board. These are extra seats, so when the kids are doing independent reading or Alexia. My small group table. These are our books that we use, our book tubs for read to self. We got new science curriculum, so all of our science curriculum is, the supplies are in those tubs. I do not have storage, so everything that I have has to be inside my room, so I need to find stuff for that. We worked on creepy carrots last week, and so I put all their things in, up mailboxes, and then the rest is just student seating. I do have 2 short tables where they sit on cushions, and then I have my friends in the back. So my friends that sit all the way back here, if they cannot see, they can come to the carpet with a clipboard and write from there. Hi, it's lunchtime, 10:40. That's my lunch. So math takes up most of my morning, math, and then we do start our interactive read out loud. With our interactive read out loud, we are making a creepy pair of underwear because that's our story this week. So we are making a creepy pair of underwear and still using the Primary Scouts packet. We are going to retell the story once we put the underwear together. We're going to retell our story because first graders have to retell stories. After that, we get into our phonemic awareness. We do our poetry for the day. First graders have to be able to read poems at grade level, and then we get into one of my groups. The rest of the class will be doing Lexia in their seats or around the room using our extra little special seats, and then I will pull a group. It'll either be my ELD group or it'll be my high group, and they'll start or finish reading their AR books that they were reading, and then that's about 15 minutes, and then after that we get into our phonics. Starting phonics, they're going to come back to the carpet. I started doing rhyme magic, and so we'll just go through our rhymes, and then I will start doing the spellings for some of the rhymes, and then once we go through that, we will get into our phonics skill of the week, which is blends, so S and R blends. Something I like using when there's one available is this on YouTube. It's called 4-Minute Phonics, and it's 4 minutes, and it's a great introduction to the phonics skill of the week. This one is S blends. They have another one for R blends that I'll do tomorrow. So it has reading, blending, and then it has us doing spelling. So the students bring their whiteboards to the carpet, and then they do the blending or the spelling, the writing on their whiteboards, and they show me. It goes over everything, and it's just a quick 4-minute practice that I like to use when it's available, and it's just called 4-Minute Phonics. The skill of the week is possessive nouns. So I'm going to go over possessive nouns again. I have a little video on Brain Pop about what possessive nouns are. It goes over nouns in general, but I only show the clip where it talks about plural nouns and possessive nouns. This is a activity I got from TPT, the chocolate teacher, and it just has a sort. So they're going to sort through possessive nouns and plural nouns. Plural nouns we went over last week or the week before that, so it's a review of plural nouns and then what possessive nouns are. After we do that, I have science activity for them. Yesterday we started, we're going over seed dispersal in first grade in our twig science. There was this lesson in mystery science, which we also, the school district paid for a subscription to that, and so we're going to finish with our making our seeds. And so there's 3 different kinds of seeds, or how the seeds are dispersed and how they move. And so we're going to do that. I did at the end of last year because there's folding involved, and folding in first grade sometimes doesn't work out. It's very difficult for them to get their fine motor skills. So we'll see how it goes doing it at the beginning of the year. After our science, I'm going to get into our writing. We're going to do a narrative. I made this into like a little book, and so we're going to write a narrative about a haunted house, and so we'll do it together. I'm really focusing on our beginning sentence and then our connecting words of first, then, next, and finally, and then that should be our day, also including our PE time, and then pulling my 2 other small groups that I pull during group time. It's after school. Just going over my things for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, yay. And we are going to be doing sing along in the morning. So that takes part of my morning. I don't do math rotations on Fridays because of sing along. So I do whole group. Tomorrow's going to be making 10. We've done making 10 before, but I did some work with a group this morning, and they had a hard time coming up with those making 10 facts, and so that's why we're doing it again. I found this on TPT from Empowering Explorers, and so we're going to go over making 10. We're going to talk about the different add-ins that make 10, and then on the back they have missing add-ins, so they're going to have to remember which ones go together. There is help right there. And then after, to bring in a game, since it is Friday, try to do a game on Friday. It's going to be a making 10 game, just to go off what our lesson was. So they're going to have a group of 3, and then they're going to have a crayon, and they're going to circle a pair of add-ins that make 10. I'll give them maybe 5 minutes, and then we'll switch partners. We'll see who the winner is, and then we'll switch partners, and then there's a different number scheme on the back, and they'll probably do partners this time of making 10, and that will be our math lesson for the day. For Creepy Pair Underwear, we're going to be doing a story map. We've talked about characters and settings, so tomorrow's going to be more focused on the problem and the solution of Creepy Pair Underwear. They did finish their Creepy Pair Underwear, and it's hanging outside in my hall. And there's nothing else that's major that we're going to do on Friday. Just looking through writing. It's going to be a narrative again tomorrow. This time I have this, I don't know where I got this from. It came from a sequence activity. And so we're going to give them time to color, and then I will say, okay, let's put this in order for our story, and then we will put it in order and write a story about going to outer space and seeing an alien. And then that will be pretty much the big chunk of what we're going to do tomorrow, along with our reading, which is again Wonders. We're doing Unit 1, Week 5. So we'll read our story in our anthology, and I think we're working on details this week, and so we'll work on finding details of how people move and how animals move, and then that will be our Friday. I hope you have a good weekend, and I see you next time.